Take 4. Take 5. Hey everyone, it's good to see ya. It's been a while.
I know, we really miss you guys. And we are here with another video. The Klausners, Ann and Andrew, have made a video for us letting us know how they're doing in quarantine times.
Hope you enjoy it.
Hello, I'm Andrew. It's my wife Ann. We're the Klausners. Let's see, we've lived in Juneau for about 4 years now. We've been married 8 years, and let's see, we both got out of the Air Force a while back. Now we work for the Coast Guard, and we love our jobs.
I would say number one is just not seeing friends and family face to face. We do have family here. I've got 2 sisters here, so it's kind of a bummer not to be able to visit or hug people.
Which was the main reason for us getting out of the military and coming up here.
Yeah.
So.
Other changes, just more time in the digital world since we can't see people in person, but
I think that's been the biggest challenge. You said your love language?
oh yeah, my love language is physical touch, so I can't like give people hugs
Except for
or
me.
yeah. So that in that sense you feel definitely a little more isolated.
I think mine is quality time, and I definitely don't like being on the screen. This is fine. But like I know Zoom meetings, I feel like a lot of people, but a lot of meetings now can just be scheduled whenever, so there's not like a strict sense of time, like personal time, time away from work. It seems like anyone can reach into your life instantaneously, and it's kind of expected, which is fine. It's just taking some adapting, but that's been the biggest challenge, I think.
And they definitely don't replace the human interaction.
This pandemic hit right around Lent, which is when I was going through a very fruitful fraternal experience with a couple other men in our church community. We were doing a number of daily disciplines and readings from the Bible. So that actually set me up really well for this time, and that created a really strong regimen that lasted throughout and even into Easter. So we've challenged each other to stay active and
Physically active, like running.
and mentally, lots of cribbage.
Yes.
I don't think I've played so much cribbage in my life.
We're about to break even in this tournament.
I didn't know there was actually strategy. I thought it was all dumb luck, but we're starting to pick up things. Anyways, so that's been intense. But yeah, did you say fitness?
Yeah, so we've been running. Just we have time to pursue some of the goals that we wouldn't have, so just trying to get back in shape so we're ready to hike those mountains.
Yeah.
And then I think, yeah, the garden has been another big project. Just lots of time to look at the flowers and appreciate God's beauty and what He's given us.
It's definitely a time for us to be more introspective of our lives, to focus kind of on cleaning up the spiritual house and the physical house and preparing just for whatever God is calling to us next. Just being ready and patient.
I would say the big thing for me is I usually meet with some ladies once a week, and you know we catch up on how one another are doing, but we also learn about how God's moving in our lives, and it's hard to do that over the phone. So we've been checking in, but I feel like in that sense I've kind of that fellowship and growth together isn't there. But I have a spiritual director, and she's been giving me lots of wonderful material to reflect on, and I have a lot more time to pray now in the morning, so that's been really fruitful for me.
So Ann and I, when we're going to work, we work downtown, and we discovered that we were just a 10-minute walk away from the cathedral at some point, and we're like, whoa, why aren't we going to daily mass? And so we were doing that pretty regularly during the weekdays, and it was like a big it was a big part of our life. Yeah. We really miss that. Now a couple of years ago, we had the Southeast Alaska Catholic Conference up here, and we got to become really good friends with the priest named Father John Paul Mary Zeller. He's actually a priest on EWTN. And before that, sometimes I'd see my parents watching that channel, and sometimes I'd have Mass on, and didn't understand like what the point of watching Mass on TV was. It didn't seem very intimate or real. And then when I met Father JP, he changed that. We had a lot of good discussions about that, and the reality of how media can be used to convey the sacraments. And
he blessed your mom, right?
Yeah, he gave my mom a video teleblessing, which she loved. That was really neat to do that. But yeah, so going to Mass now, we still can do, and we've been doing just on Facebook Live with the parish. And yeah, our catechism has provisions for spiritual sacraments when we can't physically go, so they're just just as real and meaningful as they were before.
Alright, so this question is about what have we learned from this time that we want to take with us into post-COVID America,
And the rest of the world.
Yeah, the rest of our lives. And for me, that would be running. I just, I don't know, wasn't too fond of it before, but one of these Saturday mornings I woke up and it was like beautiful day outside, and I just like wanted to go. And now that I've been doing it regularly, it's like enjoyable, and I just feel better. So I'm definitely gonna keep up with that. Something that I enjoy.
I have an office of about 30 people, and someone in my office took it upon themselves to do like a weekly kind of morale event. So it's been kind of fun. We've been meeting up on Zoom or Microsoft Teams and having different games that you could play. I didn't realize you could play over video. So that's really neat. So I've taken those, and because my parents are in Colorado and the rest of my family, I've been trying to apply those to time with them, and it's been a lot of fun. My parents aren't very tech savvy, so we've been kind of ushering them into this new age, and they've actually had a lot of fun playing this, so I hope they continue doing that. Yeah, and then pretty much just dominating at cribbage.
Nope.
So when Annie and Greg asked us to give a couple talk on one of the marriage nights earlier, one of the themes Ann and I talked about was how to sanctify our day, how to devote it to the Lord. So in that same vein, as we've been learning more about the Liturgy of the Hours and other types of prayer, I've been drawn closer to the Psalms lately. So I'm reading a good book, praying the Psalms with the early Christians, and I'd like to end with the Hail Mary, and then we'll read one of the Psalms.
Okay.
So, in the
Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
This is Psalm 15. A Psalm of David. O Lord, who Who shall sojourn in thy tent? Who shall dwell on thy holy hill? He who walks blamelessly and does what is right, and speaks truth from his heart, who does not slander with his tongue, and does no evil to his friend, nor takes up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a reprobate is despised, but who honors those who fear the Lord, who swears to his own hurt and does not change, who does not put out his money at interest, and does not take a bribe against the innocent. He who does these things shall never be moved. Amen.
Amen.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Ann and Andrew, for sending us your video and let us know how you're doing.
Yeah, we really appreciate it and would love to hear from more of you, no matter how boring or you think your lives are, or if you think you're doing a terrible job, living in quarantine times. It's just so great to see our friends and our church community in these videos. And so here's my call to action. If anyone is sitting on the idea of maybe wanting to do a video, we really like it, and I know that other people do too.
Yeah.
Just kind of helps us keep together while we have to be apart. So we're still
All right.
praying for you.
Take care. Have a good week.
Okay, bye.